The next thing, behavior that men need to stop, bitch behavior, bitch boy behavior, is getting envious at others' success, getting jealous of other people's success, aka hating. That should be reserved for women. Stop being fucking player haters. Stop being haters. Stop getting envious at other success, right? The great Jay-Z said one time, he said, males shouldn't be jealous. That's a female trait. What you mad? Because you sell dimes and he push weight? You don't know my expenses. I got to buy bigger plates and more baggies. Why you all aggy? I'm going to say that again. Males shouldn't be jealous. That's a female trait. Why you mad? Because you sell dimes and he push weights? You don't know my expenses. I have to buy bigger plates and more baggies. Meaning, you mad at me, but it's more pressure on me. My bill is way bigger than yours. It costs to be the fucking boss. Why you over there getting mad? You don't want to really be the boss because this shit costs. See, you pushing them little dimes, but you know how much money I spend on baggies? You know how long it take to break this shit down? You know how big my plates gotta be? You don't know my expenses. I gotta buy bigger plates and more baggies. So stop fucking hating, right? A man getting money, fellas, should inspire you and motivate you, not make you develop ill feelings. You shouldn't develop ill feelings when you see another successful man. That's reserved for women and they fucking emotions. When I see people successful, when I see any man successful, it inspires me. That's a part of masculinity, being inspired by things and letting it make you ambitious so you can strive. That's a masculine trait to see something. I'm not saying women can't be inspired, but it's a reason why you see somebody doing something great and it inspires you to do it, because that's masculinity and that's ambition, and you want to make the world better too. You want to provide value too. You want to feed your kids too. But if you see it and it make you sit and talk shit and hate, that's what hoes do. That's what bitches do. You see what I'm saying? I've never ever been that type of person. I've never hated or had envy in my heart for nobody. You see what I'm saying? When I see somebody getting money, I say, how can I do that? And I start watching them and studying them, right? I watch them and I study them. Or I see if I can provide them value so they can teach me some game. You see what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna get nowhere sitting back hating, developing ill feelings like a bitch. You ain't gonna get nowhere in your fucking life by doing that. Use people's success as fuel to motivate you. When I see these guys on Instagram and doing their thing and shining, I get motivated. That shit want to make me go harder. When I see other content creators taking off with their shit, that shit motivate me. That shit want to make me go harder. I'm congratulatory. I'm not no fucking hater, and I never been. And there's not one person walking and breathing that ever say King Dre was hating on them, Andre was hating on them, Dre was hating on them, ever. There's not one person that was ever come out and say that. Man, that nigga was hating on me, ever. You see what I'm saying? A man getting money should inspire and motivate you, not make you jealous, right? A man having success should motivate you, not make you jealous. When you see another man getting money, or when you see another man getting women and having success in his business or having success with women, that should motivate you. When I was a kid and I saw dudes with them hoes, I was like, I want to be like that. What I need to do to be like that? When I was coming up, I was 18, 19 in the club, broke as fuck drinking, and I seen the players in the club with the hoes and the tables and the bottles and shit. I wasn't hating, trying to rob them and no shit like that. I was like, what the fuck do I need to do to get like that? You see what I'm saying? And so I started surrounding myself with people like that, and eventually that was me in the club with the bottles and the designer shit and the sections and the hoes and the foreign car outside. You see what I'm saying? And all my homies eating it on the same type of level. That was that can't, because I surrounded myself with those type of people. Now, if I would have been hating like a bitch, right? If I would have been sitting back hating, where I'm gonna get with that? Well, how far am I gonna get by doing that? That's feminine. Because if you have masculinity in you, you'll see something and it'll inspire you to be masculine, and masculinity is going to make it happen. You see what I'm saying? I truly believe that that's a trait for a woman. Jealousy and envy. You see what I'm saying? A lot of you guys, I'm going to say a lot of you guys, but it's guys that follow me. I know you listening. That follow me. And instead of reaching out saying, man, how can I get my shit popping and this and this and that, right? They look at me and instead of being inspired, instead of being motivated, they hate, right? And they leave negative comments. Like it's guys who never say anything positive about nothing, right? But every time they comment, it's something negative. I don't block those type of guys. I just let them be, right? Because, you know, a lot of the time, some of the times they ain't disrespectful. Now, if you disrespectful, I'm blocking you. But when you see negativity from people, I've never made a negative comment ever on the internet. When you see negative people, like disrespect, and I'm not saying like a difference of opinion. A difference of opinion is cool. But when you see negativity, in the comments from people and disrespect and all that shit, them people hating. That ain't no difference of opinion. That's hating. And then people feel a certain type of way because your success makes them feel inferior. So people see me and they see my success, or they see where I'm at with it, or they see my level of intellect and they see my level of game, or they may read my comments and see that I have a following and people respect me, right? That triggers something within in them. That reminds them of their failure. And they can't sit with that. But that's the bitch gene in them. Because if you was masculine, that will remind you of what you can have and what you need to go get. You understand what I'm saying? The bitch gene in you says, oh man, I gotta get emotional because this makes me feel bad, and you made me feel bad about myself because I don't have and you do. The masculine gene says, oh shit, he got that, I want that, I'm going to get that. You see what I'm saying? So dudes will be watching me, right, and feeling a way about it instead of being masculine. So my success, you know, or what they consider my success, makes them feel inadequate, and it reminds them of what they ain't doing. But you don't know my expense. I had to buy bigger plates and more baggies and more cameras and shit, and I gotta pay fucking people. You see what I'm saying? And my budget, I'm way over my budget, my business budget this month. True story. Trying to get this launch together, and if my launch don't go good, I just lost thousands of dollars. You see what I'm saying? You don't know my expenses, homeboy. You don't know my bills, how high my bills is. My personal bills, my business bills, the people I gotta pay, the people I gotta make sure straight. You see what I'm saying? So stop getting envious at other success. Stop hating. Now, another thing about hating and getting envious at other success. Trolling. When people troll, trolling is an expression of hating, right? And trolling is basically trying to undermine someone emotionally based on how you feel. If when you try to undermine somebody emotionally, that makes you a bitch. That's what bitches do. Throw shade and troll each other because they don't have the physicality, right? Most women. They don't like physical confrontation. So they have to shade and undermine you emotionally and troll you and play passive aggressive games. That's trolling. That is an expression of hate. You see what I'm saying? Hiding behind anonymous profiles to spread hate is bitchly and it's cowardly. Hiding behind anonymous profiles on the internet to troll and have spam accounts to troll and spread hate and negativity is bitchly and it's fucking cowardly. Straight up. You see what I'm saying? So, again, getting envious at other success, aka hating or player hating, right, is bitch shit and it's whole shit, and you guys need to stop that if you're doing that.
While everyone complains about the state of the dating market, there's a small group of men who have answered the call. They reject the idea of surrendering to feminism, knowing everything they desire is out there waiting for them, so long as they decide to get it. Men today have been led astray with half-truths, poor advice, and false narratives. They sit silently in pain, thinking something's wrong with them. Yet, they're unaware. They don't know how much power they actually have. 'Cause over here, guys of all ages are conquering women. They get real solutions to real problems because of real game. Sex, submission, intimacy, servitude, power. It can all be yours.